Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? Today we're going to be talking about 2013 and the most anticipated in terms of movies, television, technology. Right now, I just want to start off by saying happy holidays for everybody and happy new year for 2013. I hope that everybody has a great new year, and I hope that 2012 was a great new year for them as well. We're going to be starting to talk about some of the most anticipated items, and what I mean by anticipation, there's a lot of excitement, rumors that I want to get into, so I'll jump right into it and start talking about some of the most anticipated things that's going to be happening for 2013 as we know it right now. Um, Let me start off by talking about some of the most anticipated movies that a lot of people are talking about. One of the big films that a lot of people have been talking about, when I say a lot of people, I'm talking about the media, fans across the world at Comic Con, people that you probably see, like your neighbors, are talking about it. I heard that a lot of people are bringing up Man of Steel. Man of Steel seems to be probably one of Zachary Snyder's comeback films because after Sucker Punch, the film was really terrible. Um, Star Trek is another Star Trek. Well, it's not really Star Trek 2, but the next Star Trek film is supposed to be very exciting. Carrie is supposed to be really, really good, where that's supposed to be Stephen King's remake of the classics tale of Stephen King's most well loved, beloved books that became popular and put him on the map as one of the well known novelists of our time. So it would be interesting to see the remake of Carrie. Another couple of remakes I heard that they're doing are Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that they want to do for 3D, and also Evil Dead. And I also heard that Kick Ass 2 is supposed to be coming out. And we can't forget about Iron Man 3. And we can't forget about the Iceman. There's just so many very good films that are coming out. I heard that Thor is supposed to be coming out, so I'm very excited about what's hitting in the movie theaters. But believe me, I saw the 10-minute trailer of Star Trek, and it does look really, really good. I think that J.J. Abrams has got another winner on their hands. I think that I will always love Star Trek where J.J. Abrams directed, because it is a brilliant masterpiece, and I think it was very well written, well directed, well acted. The visual effects are amazing. It looks like they're just doing it again with Industrial Light and Magic. Their visual effects again are stunning and amazing to watch. So I'm sure a lot of people will want to see it in 3D. So it'd be nice to check that out. Um, in terms of what's going on in television, I'm sure a lot of people can't wait to see The Walking Dead come back. I mean, there's a lot of shows coming to an end, which we all know. The anticipated season, well, I should say the final goodbye for Fringe. There's a lot of shows leaving us too, like Private Practice is leaving, and we also know that I heard that Dexter might be coming to an end soon, so there's a lot of talk and rumor there. But Fringe, as we all know, uh, a great show that J.J. Abrams produced, is coming to an end. And as of January 18, 2013, it is basically, the end of what, in my personal opinion, is probably one of the best shows I've ever seen on television. Just visually original and very, very intelligent. It wasn't a X-Men ripoff. Excuse me, not X-Men, X-Files ripoff. So excuse me, but a lot of people thought that Fringe was a ripoff of X-Files. It really wasn't. It was a great show that I wish it could have lasted another 5 seasons. It would have been great to have a great collection of that show. But all good things come to an end, and you know something, Fringe, I will be there to watch the season finale because it's supposed to be a 2 hour. So I'm there. I can't wait to see how this whole great story comes to an end. Another interesting fact that I was checking out was some of the latest technology that was coming out for 2013 too. And I wanted to talk about some of the things that were being talked about on the web that a lot of people seem to be excited on, and I'm curious to see what it would be like. Like, for example, one of the newest technologies coming out is a smartphone that bends. Another technology is an MIT folding car. We also have I heard that Amazon is supposed to be doing their own phone that they want to promote to the smart world. So I heard that you can connect this phone to your Kindle or your tablet, and basically they want to create like their own version of the phone, just like the way Google and Verizon have, and basically want to get into that market. And then even when Apple and their popularity with the phones have really caught people's attention, so that's going to be interesting to see. Um, Apple has now decided that since they came out with an iPad 4, how about an iPad 5? They're trying to make the newest version of iPad 5, where they want to get ready to make it even lighter and slimmer than the original iPad. So it's going to be interesting to see when that version comes out. They feel that something, they want to make a collection of iPads. So we'll see how that whole iPad 4 goes, because we'll see how the sales go with that, and if people get hyped into it, then they'll probably buy into iPad 5. Now Microsoft is trying to create a new laptop, which is Microsoft Surface Pro, where basically it's kind of has like a little blue keyboard screen, and they're trying to promote the whole Surface RT that's already on sale on tablet and notebooks. But this version will have a full version of Windows 8, and any Windows 7 applications will be as a backup. A lot of people have said that it's a terrific laptop that people would want to use, and something, the price of this new Microsoft laptop, well, it's not really like a laptop, it's more like a Surface Pro. It's basically, the keyboard is light blue, but their Windows application will be Windows 8, so it'll be like a touch screen like you do with your phone. And wait till you hear the price. They want to roll this out in January. The price is going to be over $900, so you might want to wait until next Christmas when they lower the price down and then buy it. But for the most part, save your money. It's not worth $900. The next item that they want to promote, I heard, is BlackBerry 10. And BlackBerry 10 is just basically, another technology in the world of smartphones, where they want to make the newest version of BlackBerry 10, where basically, in a sense, fans of BlackBerry who have said that, they want to see this technology come into the market. And right now, the makers of BlackBerry smartphones plan to unveil a new BlackBerry technology operating systems in January. So the hope for the good news for the company is that because hundreds of employees are losing their jobs and lack of contract over securities and reliability issues with the RIM product production, they need this, because BlackBerry needs a product to kind of get back through all the losses that are happening within the company. So let's see what happens with the BlackBerry in the future. Now the two most anticipated items for technology are the video game world. As we all know, video games have definitely been the topic of subject when it comes to the gamings of violence in the games. And something, but we're not going to talk about the games itself. We're going to talk about the next console that they're trying to promote, and that is the Xbox 720 and the PlayStation 4 that's coming out. I'll put it to you this way. A lot of people have said that PlayStation 4 is supposed to come out in 2014. So there's rumor that it might come out for 2013 in Christmas, and then might start in January 2014. So that one is kind of up in the air. But something, Also with Xbox 720, that's another Christmas item that's going to be for 2013. These are going to be more like Christmas items for the hardcore gamers, particularly for Xbox 720, for people who love the system and want to spend a good quality. They want to spend their money on a good quality game system that really will catch people's attention. But I heard this PlayStation 4 model really looks good. It almost looks like kind of like a Tron disc that you could throw. Like if anyone who saw the Tron Legacy films, basically you throw the disc and it looks kind of like that, like a light blue light around this like circle disc. I guess it looks like the console itself, and the remote control is basically like wireless, so you don't have to really hold or connect it to anything. Like I have the old PlayStation, so if they have Altered Beast or Sega games with this new PlayStation, I'll buy into it. But otherwise, it really looks kind of cool. It's kind of like a Wii version of the game, but the only thing that makes it interesting, the model does look really cool. Check it out in PlayStation4.com. Check out the images that they have linked for it, and you will kind of like it. It looks very interesting. So these are just some of the things that are happening for 2013. Tell me what you think. For the most part, I'm very excited about the new PlayStation 4. I'm very excited about Superman, Man of Steel, because it really looks very good. Um, as of everything else, I mean, Walking Dead, I can't wait for that show to come back, because season 3 is some of the best work they are doing so far, and I can't wait to see episode 9 of The Walking Dead and see where this show will take us, because believe me, like I said, it's some of the best stuff I've seen on TV. So congratulations to Walking Dead. And of course, we all know that Falling Skies and Breaking Bad, and also what's that other show, A Game of Thorns season 3. A lot of people are excited about A Game of Thorns coming back. So HBO has another show, Girls, that's being lined up so for season 2. A lot of interesting stuff and that's coming out. And I also noticed that Steve Niles, one of my personal favorites in the comic book world, he's coming out with issue 3 of Lot 13. So check that book out. It looks really good. And some of the comics for The Walking Dead, Invincible, with Robert Kirkman's superhero gore comic, it's coming out with issue 100. He's basically got that comic up to issue 100, where everybody's supposed to die in this particular comic book, but then come back. So we'll see how Invincible issue 100 will be. So I'm also very excited about the comic book for The Walking Dead, because I heard that this is going to be Rick's darkest moment since he lost his baby and his wife in the comic book. We're going to see what will happen to Carl, if anything happens to him. But for the most part, I definitely say that I'm very excited about this year. I'm going to stay very optimistic and hope that some of this shit that's coming out in technology and in films and in television and comic books, I hope they don't disappoint us. And like I said again, enjoy the things that are out there, but be smart with your money. Like I always tell people, use your mind, it's your best weapon. And you know something? You all take care of yourselves, and like I said, be smart with your money and be smart on what's being promoted. If you feel that you're sick of remakes, that's why there's bootleg. If you want to wait for a better comic, just wait and read up on it. All I'm trying to say is just be smart with some of the things that are being anticipated. Like I said, I'm very excited about a lot of things that are happening for 2013, and that's just half of what's going on. I'm just bringing up some of the early stuff between January and May. So, for the most part, you all take care of yourselves. I enjoy talking to all of you. You have a great night, and like I said, happy holidays, Merry Christmas.